No i słuchajcie, zaczynamy kolejny odcinek. Jak myślicie, gdzie jesteście? Gdzie jesteśmy? Otóż zobaczcie, ponieważ żeśmy zdobyli te w czym? W ekwipunku. Zdobyliśmy 3 pieczęcie polemarchów spartańskich, więc musimy je odnieść, a odnosimy je na mapie gdzie? Tutaj, w Pattyce, w samych Atenach, które to zadanie? To, mądry wojownik. Taki tytuł, 3 pieczęcie zdobyte, odstawiamy i zobaczymy, czy dostaniemy następne, czy nie. Ja mówię, że dostaniemy kolejne identyczne zadania, ale mogę się mylić.
Do you have the seals for me?
I do.
More seals and more proof what we're doing is working. Thankfully, there are at least some people in power willing to listen to me.
I'll leave the politics to you.
As it should be. And I have more work for you, assuming you're up for it.
I'm
Mówię,
always
że
interested in
identyczne.
more work.
I was worried about employing a mercenary, but you've been a pleasant surprise.
Yes, that's what they all call me. A pleasant surprise.
I suspect if they call you anything offensive, they don't live long.
I couldn't say.
At least I have you working with me, instead of getting in my way.
Are the generals giving you trouble?
They refuse to acknowledge I know what I'm doing. But it doesn't matter. I'll get the job done, and eventually all of Athens will know it. Are you ready for more work?
Dobra, dawaj.
I'll get you your seals.
Thank you.
Dużo
First, I
jeszcze.
have some questions. Who does a general like you look up to?
You know who was a true hero?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Odysseus. He used his wits to triumph. Wily Odysseus, they call him. Without him, the Trojan War would have been lost. And the other generals understood that.
What do you think your future holds?
Victory or death. You don't stay a general for long if you don't win battles.
I suppose many generals die on the field.
Not the majority. The Athenian people are the greatest threat to a general's life. If you displease them, they'll remove you from office, ostracize you, or even condemn you to death.
And you want this job?
There is no greater purpose than the glory of Athens. It's my duty and my honor.
Why is it I always find you here?
Athena is the goddess of wisdom and war. What better place for a general to ask for blessings?
You don't seem very devout to me.
I'm not the first general in my family. My father was as well, and his father before him.
You would have learned military thinking from a young age.
Exactly. My grandfather brought me here when I was a child. He stood me here and told me Athena was our patron, that we must always offer her our respect on the eve of war.
He sounds like a wise man.
He was. He died in battle the next day.
You come here to remember him.
And to remember that though the gods may be our patrons, they will not always protect us.
I know enough.
Ej. Zadanie mądry wojownik ukończone, a dostaliśmy zadanie jakim tytułem tym razem? Polegające dokładnie na tym samym sercu chaosu. I spójrzcie. Zadania. W tym samym miejscu, gdzie byłem tam, to jest teraz miejsce chaosu, 0 z 3 pieczęci. Trudno. Co robimy dalej? Nie zważamy na to, pieczęci się zbiorą same kiedyś. Teraz sobie wymyśliłem, że zaliczę tą wyspę. I mam tu jedno złote zadanie. To jest wyspa, zobaczcie, Hydra się nazywa. Jest w tym samym archipelagu wysp obsydianowych. Tak, obsydianowych, należących do Aten. Co wyspa Melios, a właściwie kompleks wysp Melios. Najpierw ta, potem tamte. To zadanie będziemy robić. Złote. Do dzieła. Sorki, panienki.
Roxana's here. She's going to win the battle.
Nie ma oficjalnego partnera do niego. A co tu biega? Się przekonamy pewnie. Czego to zrobiłaś?
These men look like they need a doctor.
They're lousy sparring partners. Every last one. I need professionals to practice with before the Battle of 100 Hands. I need a champion.
Maybe your champion has arrived.
Is that right? If you're serious, I am a sanctioned competitor in the battle. You practice with me, and Drakios will let both of us officially enter.
This battle,
The Battle of 100 Hands is the most grueling contest in the Greek world. The body count is high, and the chance of success low. Are you sure that's something you want to train for?
killing's what I do. And I do it well.
You have the right attitude, I'll give you that. But you can't simply power your way to victory in the Battle of 100 Hands. It takes preparation.
If this battle is so difficult, why enter it at all?
I'm not from a family of means, champion, and have always dreamed about the 100 Hands purse. My father, my brother tried to win it years ago. Even my mother entered last time. And now, they're all gone. Dead.
You want the drachmi.
I don't care about the drachmi, not now. I need to save my family's legacy from the edge of yet another champion's blade. I need to win, and become like a hero of old.
If the battle's so hard, why do you think you'll win?
I train at all hours until my body gives out. Before bed, I make offerings to Ares. I wake in the night to strategize, and then I rise in the morning to do it all again.
That's an impressive amount of work.
If I don't win the battle, at least I'll know I've done all I can.
You mentioned I should talk to Drakios about officially entering the battle. Where can I find him?
He's usually in the town on Melos. Doesn't go far.
Let's say
Okay.
I want to fight in the
Zaczynajmy.
battle of 100
Tu
hands.
sprawy.
Then fight me, and prove you are a worthy training companion.
You asked for it.
Come on, Mistios! Are you even
Biorę to zadanie
trying?
oczywiście.
You need to push me!
Pudło,
Nice move!
dziewczynko.
That hurt! Ooh, I've made you angry! Stings, doesn't it, champion? I felt worse. You're cute when you're angry.
What?
I'm not angry! Of course not.
Mówi, że jest głodna. I co, Roksanka? Nawet nie wiem, szansa żeby prowadzić jakiś może cios. Dawaj.
It seems you are the champion I've been looking for. A real Spartan, if I'm right.
You are.
I sensed it in the way you fought. Aggressive, but not reckless. My name's Roxana.
Cassandra.
Next on the agenda is archery training. Are you ready?
Dawaj.
I'm ready.
So eager. Well, a shipment of wolves has wrecked on shore nearby. They were meant to be part of the battle, but now they're our practice targets.
Let's go hunting.
a safe distance here. Now shoot these cursed wolves before they start taking down the local children. I'll see if
Hey.
there isn't a thing or two I can learn from you.
It's nice to be out here. Just the two of us.
Is that right?
There were a lot of onlookers when we sparred.
You'll be happy to know the rest of our training will be more private.
On with the hunt. I can always use more pelts.
A
Lecimy.
true champion. I knew it. Ready your bow.
Tamto zadanie zostało ukończone. Mamy lewa.
How do you like that one?
Tam było?
It's done. All the wolves are dead.
You elevate archery to an art form. Even Sophocles couldn't captivate me like that.
How much more training will we do before I can enter the battle?
What? You don't want to spend more time with me?
This time with you has been... I don't know what to say.
Say no more. In a strange way, I see my own reflection in you.
Yes. We've only just met and yet we have a...
No,
Connection.
jakie to
You're a
miłe.
unique creature, Cassandra. There's one more step to our training.
Where to?
My house.
Okej. Chętnie.
Shall we continue?
Now that we've saved the children of Hydra from a pack of hungry wolves, I guess we can move on?
You jest, but that was a real nuisance we dealt with. Your choices have an impact, Cassandra. Your actions have already benefited the people here. So, shall we complete our training?
We do have unfinished business.
The training? Or the company?
We've been having so much fun.
Fighting each other, killing wolves.
Go on.
I think you'll like this next challenge.
Yeah?
We're going to have a foot race. First one to the high point on the island wins.
Nie odchodziło przecież.
The last part of training is a race?
The Battle of 100 Hands is about skill, strength, and most of all, endurance. A tired competitor is an easy target for someone with stamina. I make regular offerings to Hermes to stay fast.
And if I win this race, what will I get?
Bragging rights alone.
Great.
It's not the result you should be after, it's the training. After this, you will be ready to enter the Battle of 100 Hands. I will vouch for you, and you will vouch for me.
I'm ready. You said race to the high point?
Yes, the plateau on the other side of town. When I say go, the race is on. 3, 2, 1, go! Come on, champion! Is that all you've got?
It's not over yet!
W ogóle jakie to jest zadania, to są w jakimś... Nie, po prostu zadanie za zadaniem. Tak. Muszę iść drogą, czy mogę na skróty? Pani mnie. mi szczelić. Wygrała skurwywana.
Not fast enough!
Już się zgubiłem.
So it seems. It's easy to forget how beautiful it is here.
When you're training so hard, you mean?
I travel a lot, but it's often at the service of others. I can be so focused on Drachmi that I lose sight of what's in front of me.
And what's that?
The ocean breeze on my face, the sun on my skin, a sturdy horse to ride.
I come up here to remind myself to live in the moment.
I can see how that might work.
Fajne dźwięki.
I'm telling you, he was never fully dressed. And some people on Kithira built a statue to this man. Malakas Empedocles.
What became of him? That's Melos Island right there, where so many warriors go to die. At the battle, we may have to fight each other, and only one of us will survive.
I thought you came up here to live in the moment.
How's this for in the moment?
Let's make it more than a moment.
Must you wear so many layers?
Comes with the job, I guess.
Skrzypień zawodowe. Dobra. Już się cieszysz, kupia. Te dziewczyny. Mistiosy.
I guess this is goodbye. Until the battle, I mean.
Let's not make this difficult.
I can't help thinking. We don't have to cross swords.
You could skip the battle as easy as I can, but you won't.
You're right. Goodbye, Roxana.
Znaczy, no cóż, zadanie zostało ukończone. Dostaniemy następne, nie dostaliśmy, ale z pewnością na zawodach powalczymy. Dobra, wszystko w tym odcinku.